So I want to read to you a brief passage. It's just a paragraph from a fantastic book. It's called The Motivation Manifesto, written by Brendon Burchard. It's only a few years old, and I can't recommend it highly enough. He's brilliant. He's loving. It's about, awakening to what life is supposed to be about. It's supposed to about finding a real purpose, to contributing, helping others, finding a life's purpose. But I'm going to read this paragraph, and I'm going to add just a couple comments of my own observations. Let this helicopter fly by. Okay, here we go. On a societal level, all the worst atrocities of mankind stem from fear. Those compelled by fear become terrified, distrustful, and often hateful of other people. Their fear gives rise to an overweening self-protection to such a degree that they want power over others. Their ego is so fiercely challenged by the rise of people unlike themselves that they become the bigots and tyrants and sometimes grand-scale murderers whose unchecked fear burns into a perilous soup of unspeakable actions against humanity. These are the Caligulas, Mussolinis, and Bin Ladens of the world, who hate others because they fear those who stand in their way to power. They are the Robespierres, Eichmanns, Songs, and Khomeinis, the Hitlers, Stalins, and Amins. It's the same story over and over again. It's the same story now, by the way. Those with power who are so plagued by insecurity that rather than directing their strengths to lift everyone up, take comfort and pleasure in pushing down those who are unlike themselves, those they do not understand or value. Right on point with his comments. My additional comment on that is all those people he mentioned, people that are drawn to politics, corporations, are driven by blind greed. It's a real condition. It's a mental condition. I'm not called a pathology, but the term is psychopath, right? Their brains are wired differently. And we can look at PET scans, fMRI scans, and notice their brains don't fire the same way that most of ours do. So I don't call them monsters. I don't call them bad. They're part of the human family. There's a place for them in society. But we need to wake up, If you believe what the mainstream TV and movies tell you, psychopaths are always serial killers, that's simply not the case, and you are woefully misinformed. You work with them, oftentimes you work for them, they're your neighbors, they're a minority of the population, but they're extremely common. Think about it.